Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How you doing? What's up? What do you know? What do you say? What's happening? Ground rules, this is not a kid's show. Crumb Munchers and Rugrats. Time to put them for a nap. Put them on an Xbox, PlayStation, whatever you need to do. Give them an iPad, put some headphones on. This old jarhead, when he gets pissed off, he lets the shit fly. So, now that we got that basic thing out of the way, this is a Mangled News Show. I mangle the news show. I can screw it up in a half a second. So anyway, why did I do it? Because got tired of Trump, and Corona, and figure what else is happening around in this damn world. So, that's the name of that tune. Anyhow, oh my goodness sakes, I think we got everything going here. Let me take a look around here. Let me make sure everything's working. Okay. It says I got an excellent connection. Good grief. I'm whistling, folks. I'm whistling. You didn't just join in to watch me do this shit, right? All right, I'm just gonna have to whistle a little bit, I guess. Oh crap! Why is it always, everything's perfect all the way up until it's time to do the show, and then it just shit breaks loose, and it's like, what the hell's going on? Oh my god! So I walked today. 14 so far this month. Great. That's great. I don't set the world on fire, but you got to keep after it. Keep everything loosened up. So that's what I do. And I was going for 16 out of 28, but I ain't gonna make it. I'll be happy with. I'm happy right now with 14. That you equal that out to over 28 days. That's every other day, right? So can't beat that. So I'll be happy with 15. And it'll be over. So anyway, what is this guy? Old Blue World. What was your first joint weed experience like? Oh my God! Come on. It's a Twitter news. Let's do some Twitter news. Oh my God. Patricia Self. Today is my birthday. Please show me some special love. I need it. My kids are part Republicans. It's been awful. Thank you also. How is that? Isn't that terrible? My God. That's bad. When your family is, oh gosh, my family's divided too, but we just refuse to talk about that shit. Anything even hints starts going that way, we change the subject right away. We aren't talking Republican politics. I'll stay on my lane. You stay on yours, and we'll be happy, and everything will be fine. Because we admit we had a couple arguments about it. There's no doubt about it, but we're not going to let it, just break up the family. It's just... Except for my son-in-law. Yeah. He can go to hell. Anyway, yeah. So, I guess... Is it the same? I don't know if it's the same or not. Are father-in-laws and son-in-laws butt heads like mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws do? That just dawned on me. I'm wondering. Because I know everybody bitch. I mean, even guys bitch about the mother-in-law. Oh, my goddamn mother-in-law. Jeez. What a pain in the ass she is. Right? Oh, my God. And then other guys go, boy, I got the best mother-in-law in the world, I wonder if that makes their wife happy. I love my mother-in-law. She's hot. Okay. My mother-in-law's a MILF. Oh my God. Get out of here. Get out of here. So, okay, how many times can you hit the dryer on until you have to put the clothes away? Asking for a friend. That was from D. Oh, yeah. You can get them real dry. You can get them real dry. You know, just gotta, I don't know. Put it on fluff. Don't use the heat. After you get them dry, no heat. You know, it could cause a fire. Because every time you do them, I guess it throws out more lint. You know, and that's more lint going up your pipe and out into the atmosphere. And it depends on what kind of pipe you got. I was always told, forget them flexible pipes. They're no good. They're no good. They collect lint like freaking crazy, and they're a fire hazard and everything. You got to get aluminum pipe. Aluminum piping and pipe it out. Because the lint doesn't stick to the aluminum pipe nearly as much as the, you know, the flexible. You know, flexible got all these ridges and stuff. So easy for that stuff to collect in there. So, I don't know about this. Some of these people on my Twitter feed, I don't know how the hell they get there, but they get there. Yeah, I smoked Don Jr.'s cocaine. Oh, no, God. Okay, Siamese Sadie. Which of Trump kids do you want locked up first? Oh, think about that. Oh, no, inhale, exhale. Turns out my life insurance is worth less than Lady Gaga's dog. That's bad. Oh, man. I can't laugh. You know, I have to save up, you know, because I'm not qualified. I was like uninsurable like when I was 32, okay? So I'm like, I'm freaking screwed. You know, I need to fucking save every year, you know? No 401k. None of that shit. Just living the life of leisure, you know. You do what you can. You know, my grandfather told me, and this is an excellent idea for young people. Excellent. He says, put 10% of every pay away. And you start young. 10% of every pay away. You will never have to worry again when you retire. No matter what the government does or who does what. If you faithfully put that 10% away every payday. I mean, even now, if you're in your 30s or 40s or 50s, start doing it. 10% is not going to kill you. It might be as much as like a cable bill, you know. Put it away. Make it like it's okay. That's another payment I got to make. You know, put it away. Don't invest it. Don't, you know. And as far as savings account, forget that shit. When you get 1/2 of 1% in savings, get right here, buddy. You know. You know, when I was young, real young, interest on savings was like 3%. Oh, man. That was good. I mean, and I guess, you know, I'm trying to think actually when it started changing to get really cheap. I think probably in the 70s, you know, early 70s, it started going from like 3 to 2, you know. But hey, like I said, 10%. That's all you need, 10%. 10% of it. Hey, look at me. Oh, that's the other thing. Oh, March 1st. Going on vacation. Vacay. My vacation is going to be exploring the multiple rooms in my home. That's what it's going to be. And cleaning a lot of trash out. Pittsburgh people say redding up. We're going to be redding up this place. Way to go, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Go Stillers. Go Stillers and them Penguins. Sidney Crosby, hey, he had 1,000 games the other day. 1,000 hockey games. And he still don't look too bad. I mean, he had his face bashed in a few years ago. Broke his jaw, knocked his face sideways, everything. Good plastic surgeons, I guess. I don't know. Oh, boy. So, anyway. Oh, here's CNET. 2 hours ago. Sorry, you may... No. Well, here it goes. This is bad. Sorry, you may have to return your stimulus money to the IRS. Here's why and how. For some people, specific circumstances might put them in an uncomfortable position of having to send back some or all of the stimulus payment. Here's how to find out if you're one of them. Katie Connor wrote this, so if you want to shoot somebody for writing this and making it known to the public, no, I'm just kidding. Katie Connor, February 25th, 6 a.m. Pacific. Whoa, she was up early, 6 a.m. Pacific time. With tax season here, now's the time to file for any stimulus money you never received with the first 2 checks when you file your tax return. But what if you in a different boat and you receive stimulus money you didn't actually qualify for? Will the IRS require you to turn it? We'll help answer your question, especially since some rules could apply to a third stimulus check. I told you I mangled the news, Bob. Third stimulus check. Stimulus check. Try to say that 3 times. Stimulus check. Complicating this tax season. Some qualification details exclude many people from receiving stimulus checks. For example, there's always an income cutoff for each stimulus payment, and if your income exceeds the specified amount, the IRS expects you to return the money. You got to give it back. Which brings me, okay. So, okay, like I said, I don't read the whole article. I'd spend all day on it. But there's another thing. I just tweeted Mitch McConnell this morning. And I said, look, you Republicans are constantly complaining that this $1.9 trillion is too much. That not even all the money from the last stimulus has been dispersed. Well, geez, bud. Don't be stupid. Like after this is all over... and there's money that hasn't been dispersed, guess what? You get to take it back. All is not lost, Mitch McConnell, you freaking dumbass. But see, these Republicans are real fancy with that shit. Just like the same thing with this unemployment. Incentivize. What the hell is incentivize? Incentivize. He's going to be incentivized to not go back to work. There isn't one state that I know of, not one state that I know of, if you're on unemployment and they offer you a compatible job and you refuse it, guess what? You lose your freaking unemployment. That's the name of that tune. You can't say, no, I'll pass. I'd rather collect my money. That was the biggest bullshit thing in the world, and the thing that made me even madder, all these Democrats, when they heard these senators and congressmen stand up and spew this bullshit, they said nothing. Not a goddamn word. They're like, no. If I offer you a comparable job, and you refuse to take it, guess what? You don't get no unemployment. Hit the welfare roll, bub. I offered you work and you refused. You're done. That's what makes me so mad. The Republican Party, I'm sorry to get this way, but the Republican Party has gone to total shit. Lies, half-truths. You got Trump. He's going to be speaking at this CPAC today. McCarthy, Hey, I guess an insurrection wasn't too bad, huh? To me, that's being a traitor. That's treason. Oh my gosh. Oh no. How about this? Is terrible. Your stimulus payment could be an EIP card instead of a direct deposit or check. Some CNET. Here's why. Allison Denisco, Rayom, and Julie Snyder wrote this yesterday, 9:01 a.m. Pacific time. These people get up early over there on the West Coast. You know that? The third stimulus check could get sent out next month, but your money might not arrive by direct deposit or paper check. Here's everything you need to know about EIP debit cards and stimulus payments. Hey, see, that's another thing. Forget QAnon. This is like a Republican conspiracy theory. Yeah, these people, they're getting this money to direct deposit, and they're throwing it right in their savings. And I've heard a couple on Facebook, a couple of Republicans saying, yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking that money and I'm putting it in savings. I mean, not just Republicans. There's a lot of people doing that. Okay? Well, let them put it in savings. I mean, for if they don't need it right now, they may need it a month from now. They may need it 2 months from now. They may need it to bury their ass. Hey, that's the way shit is, that's what happens. So anyway, the House of Representatives intend to vote on Friday. The $1.9 trillion stimulus package includes a third stimulus check for up to $1,400 per eligible Americans. I haven't had a drink in over 25 years, but I'm thinking maybe I better start because I'm not freaking doing this well. Maybe I'll just do this a little better if I'm a little bit drunk, I guess. What do you think? Yeah, you think you understand this a little better? Excuse me. Foster Brooks. You guys remember Foster Brooks? Any of you people that don't remember Foster Brooks, look him up. YouTube. Foster Brooks. He's hilarious. The only problem is about the 50th or 60th time you get like, okay, Foster, just, why don't you sit down? But he is funny. He's funny. Okay, but some people may be surprised to learn that their money might not arrive by direct deposit or as a mailed paper check, and instead as an economic impact payment debit card. This happens for millions of people in the first or second round of checks, and could be the case for a third payment. 2, assuming the bill comes law, unless you take certain steps to increase your chances of getting your check by direct deposit instead. The IRS sent out stimulus payments on EIP cards for a few reasons, including to reach those who did not have banking information on file with the agency, and to speed up payment delivery, though we still aren't exactly sure how. Yeah, you think about it. They got to make all these plastic cards and stripe them, put numbers on them, CCV number, or whatever the hell that number is. I don't know. Next time you're going to be giving out gift cards to Walmart or the grocery store. I don't know. Shit. It's crazy. Okay. If the third payment is approved, the IRS will likely be trying to send out the money as fast as possible. Here's how you could potentially get your third check faster. So, it may send out more payments this way. So, you know what to do. Read the article. Oh, listen to this. This is crazy. You saw this. You saw this story the other day. And this is Law Enforcement Today 2 days ago. All right. The guy's name was Joshua Jamal Williams. was identified as the mass shooter seen on surveillance footage provided by the sheriff's office. Okay, he was in a gun store, right? Isn't that what this one was? Well, yes. Okay. All right, this was Law Enforcement Today, posted by Jay Weg, February 23rd, 2021. Okay, so if you want to read the rest of the article. But anyway, oh boy, folks, I'll tell you what, get another drink. Are you ready? Okay. After mass shooter stopped by armed staff inside a gun shop, his family claims he was murdered. No, folks, he was killed. This Metairie, Louisiana. Good guys with guns were able to minimize the carnage that resulted from a mass shooter who murdered 2 people before he was fatally shot by armed employees of a gun shop. Now the shooter's family is reportedly claiming he was murdered. On Saturday around 2:50 p.m., the suspect, Joshua Jamal Williams, 27, entered the Jefferson Gun Outlet shop to purchase ammunition. He was accompanied by his brother, Timothy Williams, and 2 children. The gun shop also hires a firing range. Williams was carrying a pistol with an extended magazine, so staff asked him to unload his unholstered loaded weapon, or return it to his vehicle, according to the Jefferson Parish's Sheriff's Office and several news reports. So isn't it just one person? Williams refused multiple times to unload his weapon and became agitated. He walked back toward the front door and fired a warning round outside. Here, he re-entered the store and killed a customer and then a store employee before he was fatally shot by armed employees. Because he didn't want to unload his weapon. Initial reports indicated armed customers may have also fired their weapons at Williams, but Jefferson Parish Sheriff Joseph Lupinto confirmed in a February 22nd press release that there were 8 shooters, which included the suspect and 7 store employees. Over the course of the last 48 hours, JPSO investigators have collected over 200 pieces of evidence from the scene, recovered a total of 10 firearms, taken almost 3,000 photographs, and conducted over 24 interviews. So that's the name of that tune. Oh my God. Now they're still on this Biden wanting to take your guns shit. Oh boy. Group Biden Gun Control would criminalize 105 million law-abiding people. Washington Examiner. As President, okay. By Paul Bedard, February 23rd, 2021, 8:38 a.m. Washington Examiner. This is an opinion. Biden gun control would criminalize 105 million law-abiding people. As President Biden pivots to the highly charged issue of gun control, key groups are urging him to respect the 105 million law-abiding gun owners and target instead illegal use of firearms. Today, a growing organization that represents those with permits to carry concealed weapons said that instead of limiting access to guns, the president should nationalize legal permitting and end the patchwork of state regulations that range from tight bans to no restrictions. That's true. Put it all under one roof. I mean, the states have so much authority to make their own rules. I don't see how it's so hard to get like everything freaking ordered. Especially, okay, perfect example. The election. These states have so many damn rules about different elections and how they're running them. Now they're even passing bills in each state to make it harder to vote. No. There's some things that states should not be allowed to do. Vote regulations is one. Okay? Gun control, too. Okay? Make gun control laws liberal, but make them nationwide. You know? Nationwide. I mean, like, have a nationwide database, because a person in New York could go to Colorado and couldn't get a gun in New York. We can get one in Colorado. No. If that person's in a database and couldn't get a gun in New York, he sure the hell shouldn't be able to go to Colorado and get a gun. Or West Virginia, or Tennessee, or Kentucky, or New Mexico, or Texas. Doesn't it make sense? Yes, it makes sense. I'm a genius. While we can agree that there are several common sense and long overdue changes needed to our nation's gun laws, no shit. We firmly believe that the path forward should be focused on supporting and protecting responsible, law-abiding Americans. Now, here's the other thing I think. You think I'm nuts. I think every household should have a weapon. Put it up, lock it away, stick it somewhere. Maybe you never want to see it, ever. But your house has it. Your house has it. If somebody accidentally gets killed by that gun, you need to be more diligent, I mean, like, accidents happen with, maybe if you got little kids, okay, we'll change the rule. Little kids, you got little kids in the house or something like that, teenagers, no gun in the house. But think about it. I mean, like, I'm thinking about the long future here, when they got these radical people that are trying to start this Civil War shit, crazy stuff going on like that. People are going to have to protect themselves. And you got these nuts, just like this guy. Start shooting people because he didn't want to unload his weapon. Okay. Uh-oh. I love this. This is a great article. This is great. Okay, pathos.com. Yesterday. Are you ready, folks? People take Ted Cruz's dog away from him. Yes. You want to get a guy, take his dog. You take his dog. You can't hurt him any other way. You take his dog. You know why? He left the dog alone in the house when he went to Cancun. How ignorant is that? Poor little freaking dog. Oh boy, oh boy. This is from Pakistan, okay? I gotta tell you this. I got 1 minute left. Dying nurse reveals she swapped 5,000 babies at birth for fun. And that's from dailypakistan.com 8 hours ago. So if you want to read that article, well, in Pakistan, 5,000 babies, swapping them around. I guess, well, they all look the same, just, what, you said you had a boy and you got a girl? Well, geez, maybe they made a mistake. You got a girl now. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. Here we go, real quick. Fox News 2 hours ago. Okay, newsflash, published 2 hours ago. Audrey Anverfeth and Evita Duffy founded the Chicago Thinker to outthink the mob. University of Chicago students push back on cancel culture, launched newspaper promoting conservative speech. Nothing wrong with being a conservative, okay? So if you want to read that article, it's on Fox News. Published 2 hours ago. University of Chicago students push back on cancel culture, launched newspaper promoting conservative speech. There's a lot of things I'm conservative about. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Conservative about a lot of stuff, but I'm a free-thinking independent. I don't have to kowtow to any of that shit. But anyway, let's say goodbye to the radio people. I know the Mo Show, Order B Show. And Friday and then Saturday. And I'm going on vacation next week. The first week of March. Okay, so that's name that tune. So hope you don't miss me. So let's say goodbye to these people. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And I'm going to say goodbye to you too. And you guys have a good day. Be careful. Don't get that Rona no matter what happens. So have a good day.